All right, good morning. Today, I'm going to start off here with just a brief overview. You'll notice this says Chapter 10 packet. We're in Chapter 8. It's the same material. This is just a notes packet from last year that I'm going through because it was easier. It was all in one place, but it's Chapter 8. So first off, graphing in coordinate form or in polar coordinates. Remember, rectangular coordinate, there's an x and a y. In polar coordinates, there's an r and a theta. R represents how far from the origin. Theta represents the angle formed. Okay, so that was the first thing we talked about. Next, we talked about converting between the two. So if you have rectangular coordinates and you're trying to go to polar, you plug them in on the right side here. If you have polar coordinates, you're trying to go to rectangular, you plug them in here on the left. Okay, so that's one thing we've also covered this chapter. Next, if you are graphing the polar curves, we've done these and I think you can all graph them, but can you graph them if they're all at the same time? So remember, if it's theta equals something, that's just a line. Okay, it's a line here towards pi over 4 and away from pi over 4. Okay, so this line is the same as the line that would be then, so pi over 4 is going to be the same as 5 pi over 4 because they both go towards their respective angle. Okay. Now, sometimes circle can be one of two things. If it's just r equals 3, that's a circle. It's around the origin. Okay. You also might see a circle as we did, such as this, r equals -2 cosine theta. Okay. So it's just got one variable in front. Since it was negative, we went in the negative direction. Cosine meant on the x-axis. 2 is what the diameter will be. Okay, so -2 cosine theta has a diameter of 2 there. Okay. Now, we had three other shapes we talked about. Remember, the cardioid is when the variables are the same, A and A. The limacon no loop is when the first one is bigger and the second one is smaller. Keep in mind, that doesn't account for negatives. So it could be like -3 and +2. -3 we still count as bigger because we want the absolute value for that. And then finally, limacon with loop is there's two variables and the second one is the bigger one. And then the last thing we've talked about, roses, remember 3 petals and 4 petals, they only have one variable in front of cosine or sine. The difference is 3 theta means 3 petals, 2 theta means 4 petals. So hope you guys can study a little bit, review these, just try to get through these curves and this Delta Math assignment. If you need help, I can help you tomorrow. Remember, on Tuesday, we are going to get a chapter review of what we've covered so far, 8.1 through 8.5. And then I will post those answers by the end of the day. And then on Wednesday, we are taking our quiz over 8.1 through 8.5. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.